is going to be on my second look using the Wet n Wild x Pac-Man makeup collection. And if you want to see how I achieve this look using the Game Over eyeshadow palette, keep on watching. For today's look, I used so many colors. It is summertime, so why not go in with a super sunset colorful look? The only shades that I actually did not use today were the tan and the deep navy. So I'm going to give a quick rundown of the pieces that I got and my opinion. Power Pellets Bronzer. I tried to use it at first with it just how it came, and it was very subtle. I mean, it still is honestly kind of subtle, but it was super subtle on my skin tone. Just for a color reference, in MAC I wear NC50 and then NW45 Studio Fix powder on top. So I was not getting the bronze effect, which I already knew. Looking at this, I knew that I wasn't going to get a bronze effect. I knew it was going to be more like a shimmer, like a highlighter. So what I decided to do was crush up like 2 or 3 of them, just because I was not seeing the pigmentation that I wanted to as it came. I would still recommend this guy as a bronzer, especially if you're like medium tone or definitely a lighter fair tone. This, you would get like that blush effect or that bronze effect. Next on the list is skincare, and this is the lip scrub. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's really hard to mess up a lip scrub. I say this is approved. It tastes great. It's made of sugar. It smells and tastes like sour apple, so that's amazing. Honestly, the only way you could go wrong with the lip scrub is by the scent and the flavor of it. Next up are the Wagga brushes. Oh my gosh, these brushes are so cute. I love these brushes. Obviously, I'm brown. The neon green / yellow is gone, but the brush is so soft. I applied my powder foundation on top of my liquid, dusted down the neck. I did my bronzer and contour with it. I did a little slight like blush effect with it. So this is great for super wide areas, and it's just so stinking cute. It has a whole bunch of confetti in there, and the yellow ones are actual Pac-Man. This eyeshadow brush, when I saw it online, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a lot thinner. I thought it was a lot smaller, more precise. But when I got it in person, I still love it. It's a wider one. It gets into wider areas. You can honestly do your makeup, your eyeshadow a lot faster if you're not going for precision. If you're just going for like 1 or 2 colors, very easy. You saw how I applied it on my brow bone, went into the crease and stamped a little color, and that was all I needed it for. I love this for a nose contouring brush. I used it earlier. I just go straight down. You need that perfect balance of firm and fluffy, and I feel like this has it. Like if they came out with a whole bunch of brush sets just like this, I would have been like, oh yeah, let me just get this brush set. I'm addicted to brushes. I love these. This is definitely like the 80s vibe, the lava lamp style. And last but not least, what I picked up from the collection, the main star, is the Game Over eyeshadow palette, which has 9 beautiful shades. 2 of them are shimmers and the others are mattes. You can do so many looks. You can do a lot of everyday looks. I definitely recommend everything that I purchased, especially the eyeshadow palette. So my intentions are to keep this video focused on the Wet n Wild products that I use. 2 staple products that I feel will make or break like your makeup game. The first one is MAC's 24-Hour Eye Base. Just as it sounds, it's the eye base eyeshadow primer. It is translucent. I just stamped it on with my finger, blended it out with a brush, and did not set it in place. I recommend don't set it in place. Don't use powders. Don't go over it with a white eyeshadow. Just leave it how it is and stamp and press if you want to get the most color payoff. If you want to get a washed out version of your eyeshadows, then definitely put powder down, because now you're going to have color on top of something else, so it's going to be harder to get that true pigment. So if that's what you want, because makeup is art, there's no right way, there's no wrong way, it's just how you want your face to appear to other people. And the second product that I would highly recommend as a staple is MAC's Fix Plus. This one is the limited edition pineapple. I also have the limited edition watermelon undertone. They smell so good. I use this to set and melt the eyeshadow. This really transformed it. Like, soon as I set my eyeshadow, it really made it even more rich in pigmentation. Like, it really brought the look together. It sets it, it blends. If you didn't blend that well, if you're still new to blending, this is something that you would need all over. And of course, on the face. Mega Glow Highlighter in the shade Awesome Blossom. I did not mean to do this. I was just in my normal routine. So when I do a forehead highlight and I want it to blend even more, I don't want it to literally just be sitting right there. I'll go over with a highlighter that's pretty close to my skin and a very fluffy brush and just dust it all over the forehead and my cheeks. So that'll give it just a natural glow, and pick something that is close to you so it blends in. I put that all over, and then I go in with a little bit more of a precision brush. This is the MAC 240S brush, and I'll go in with a different color and highlight right there. That way the two highlighters do blend even more and it's not so striking. It's highlighter over highlighter, so it really does create that dimension. It pulls it forward just a little bit more there. I started off with this, and then I realized, oh no, I have something else that I can use from this collection. I used the Fire and Ice, I forgot, this is titled a blush brush or a powder brush, but this guy, I love it. I used it, and then I stopped to do the same technique with the bronzer pellets and the big powder brush. So I just dipped in, went in on the cheeks, and went in over Awesome Blossom. Then I went in with the Ice Dragon, smaller. I think they said this was a highlighting brush. I would never use this brush for a highlighter. This thing is too thick. I would use this brush as I used it to set under eye, to just kind of bake. You can dust away just because it is so precise. Love this brush. And the very last Wet n Wild product I used was the Mega Glow Highlighting Palette. Came with 4 shades, but I only used this soft green tone. And I used, it's like a yellow green, honestly. It's very, it looks green, but it does come off that yellow green. That's my forehead highlight, my brow bone, my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, my ears, my everything highlight. I highly recommend go out, rush, get whatever you see that you kind of like, get it. I'm pretty sure you're gonna love it. Oh, wait. So I bought my granny the blue lip gloss. I thought it was a blue lipstick at first, and then my best friend read it and she was like, girl, that's a gloss. So I was like, granny probably would not want it anymore. But, you know, Granny's funky like that. She likes her weird colors. She likes her fun colors. So I still bought it for her. Granny likes it. You know, it's just a gloss. I think it was like $4.99. So, you know, they had other shades. They're very cute. They had nail polish. They had a blush palette. But, wow, that was truly just going to work for one skin tone. So I wasn't even going to waste my time. I thought about buying it, trying it, but it truly would have just been a negative review. I could look at it and tell it was literally for like pale skin. I wish there were like 2 or 3 blush palettes that had medium skin tone, deep dark skin tone. That way everybody feels included and not how I felt like, dang, that does look pretty. If I had that skin tone, that would work for it. All in all, this collection gets a 10 out of 10. Go out and get it. Hit that red subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up on the video and leave a positive comment down below. Tell me what from this collection interests you the most. Did you already get something, or are you now planning on getting anything? Turn on the bell so you can get notified on every single upload we have here on Styles by Jube. Alright you guys, I will catch you in the next one. Adios.